Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild on Nintendo Switch. Okay, namat. To you who set foot in the shrine, I am K. Namut. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer this trial. Chronos trial. Sheikah's Light authenticated. Distilling rune. Cryonis. Create a pillar of ice from a water surface. Build ice pillars that are very stable. These pillars can be used as stepping stones or as obstacles. Use Cryonis on an ice pillar to break it. No, I forgot you can use the goggles on this one. Let's make that fast. Here's a little pokey. I do like it, like how it teaches you with practical gameplay and very, very simple puzzles on how you can use and apply the new powers that you have. It's really quite smart how they do it. It's something another developer can really fumble with maybe too many words, and your resourcefulness is overcoming this trial speaks to the promise of a hero. In the name of Goddess Hylia, I bestow upon you this spirit orb. May the goddess smile upon you. She didn't do crap for me, I'm dead. See you later, though. With this, you now have acquired all the spirit orbs from the shrines on this plateau. Extraordinary. That means it's finally time. Link, it is finally time for me to tell you everything. But first... Imagine an X on your map, with the 4 shrines as the endpoints. Find the spot where those lines intersect. I shall wait for you there. Do you understand? Where 2 lines connecting the shrines would cross, there I will be waiting. So got shrine, and shrine, and shrine. That means Temple of Time. Boop. Alright, well, now we gotta get there without the damn parasail. You could've just left me the damn thing, you old bastard. Oh, I forgot I was... and spaced that out right. Haven't earned any hearts yet. Oh, are you kidding me? Damn it. It's so picky. Opal, a valuable ore that gives off a mesmerizing iridescence similar to that to the inside of a seashell. It contains the power of water. Well, I certainly hope so. Whoop, 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 why did I fall? Shit. It's like instant death. Don't have enough hearts. Okay, did it give it to me? It did. Thank goodness. Screw off. Keese Eyeball, a rare material dropped by a defeated Keese. It's fun to look at, but it doesn't seem to have much use at first glance. But it must be good for something. Keese wing, the wing of a Keese. It's covered with very short, sharp fur. It's not much use by itself, but you can mix it with critters to make something useful. Bokoblin arm. A skeletal arm that keeps moving even after it's severed from its body. It's kind of gross to strap it to your back, but it'll do in a pinch. It's old and fragile, so it's quick to break. Do I have any more food on me? I don't know if I do. It's nice to play the game where it's open world exploration, and I'm not assaulted by somebody's playlist. Kojima, I'm looking at you. Your goddamn Death Rising. Or Death Stranding. It's just some very, very nice piano music at the appropriate time. It's amazing how much Nintendo got right on this game. Bomb arrows. I think we see every day when other developers attempt to tackle the same thing, how they kind of miss the point. And I'm somebody who really loves Death Stranding, but yeah, it's one of those where it's like, wow, you didn't learn anything from playing that game, did you? I mean, I'm glad you made a different game. And it's still a fun game in its own right, but yeah, it's not this game, that's for sure. I think the game that I feel the most sorry for is Zero Horizon on PlayStation 4, because it was released about the same time as this game, and while they're both open world games and they're both very, very ambitious, it's so hard to compete with this game if you're making something even remotely similar, you know. White choo-choo jelly, a jiggly substance that came from an ice choo-choo. It's cool to the touch, and squeezing it seems to relieve stress. If struck, it will explode in a cold mist. And it totally wasn't fair to Zero Horizon. It just kind of came out at the wrong time. But if you're a PlayStation 4 owner, then it's still a game well worth playing. But a game better than this? Yeah, definitely not. In fact, even I myself need to play that game again. I just picked it up and I couldn't motivate myself to go through it. But there's an additional expansion and all sorts of good reasons to play it. So that was dumb. Well, I can't go there anyway. Water's too cold to cross as I go through incredibly slowly with the ice pillars. But there should be a way for me to cross up here. I think what's very smart about this game too is that it doesn't give you too many monster encounters in the areas where you should be in exploration mode, if that makes sense. A lot of games will make the mistake of just randomly generating these monsters in places where you would normally have your player want to explore. It's a real fine line too, because you want to give something, you want to give people something to do, and not be too boring. But at the same time, if you've given somebody a mission or a task that requires exploration without a lot of interruptions in combat, then you've got to scale back your random generation. And it's a subtle detail. Again, it's the little things that build up in this game that really make it great. And the game's certainly not perfect. I don't want to give people the impression that it's flawless. But certainly very, very good, where a lot of games are not very, very good. The icy channel. I don't have a boat. I can't pick up that log. I don't think I can go all the way around either. It's too far for me to jump too. I guess I'm forced to go up and around. is interesting to think that the games that are more photorealistic don't feel as realistic as this game. Mainly because there's lots of little details, you know, really the physics and the, you know, the way of some of the brush and the way the wind blows and the way the dust kicks up. All those things are things that remind you of reality, even though the game itself is not necessarily that photorealistic. You know, it's very stylistic instead of photorealistic. And I think after a while, your brain just sort of settles on the visuals. You know, just accepting the fact that they're not photorealistic, and then just accepting only the parts that that you can relate to the real world. Again, it's a very hard thing to balance, and if you make your engine, you know, too realistic looking, then your brain naturally wants everything to be realistic, and so it has a hard time reconciling that. And you just start to notice everything which doesn't look real, right? They you know, refer to that as the uncanny valley, and it's true. You know, you just want everything to be real when it's very, very close. But if it's stylized, then you tend to forgive the things that aren't real because you like the things that are real about it. No. I think it's one of those things that's very, very hard to, it's hard to design and put into your games. Come on, buddy. I know, you can do so many mean things in this game. I think just the fact that you can experiment so much in the game, and the results are never quite the same, I think is what makes it a lot of fun. I mean, they're not exactly the same, but they're not completely unpredictable. And I think if things are too unpredictable, like you see like a lot of physics-based games where you know, the physics is real, you know, it's real moon physics, and some of that fun is the fact that the physics are not consistent. And that's all well and good until you really want to do something, and then it can feel frustrating if you can't have any predictability at all. Whereas this one, the actions are tied a little bit closer together, so you get some variance and some unexpected twists and turns that happen, but not so much that that becomes frustrating that you can't do something. Oh, I should switch my arrows. Or do I need the fire one? I think I need the fire one. Yeah. Or, you know, I could have used the boulders, although the boulders are nowhere near as reliable as the exploding crates. Again, just having that variety and different things happen, it just makes the game more interesting. And it gives you a different way to approach your problems. That's right. Do the fang, though, and the horn. Yeah, if there was a barrel I could explode there. I don't think there is. I think the criticisms about the weapon damage system, I think they're perfectly valid, and I can understand people getting frustrated that that the weapons break so easily, especially when they find something that that they like. But it also kind of circumvents the point of the game, is that it forces you to try different stuff all the time, or maybe to use something which is not actually the most appropriate tool at the same time. I mean, it's the fun of the game, and it's also the frustration of the game, right? I don't find it too frustrating, but I totally see somebody's point. And if you know, if they have a weapon which, you know, it doesn't feel reasonable that it should break so easy, you know, for it to break easy, and maybe that saps the fun from somebody, you know, I totally get it. But I wouldn't want to necessarily have them change that in the upcoming sequel. I can understand giving them like double the resistance, but I wouldn't want it to be just limited altogether. Unless it's very special weapons. You know, I mean, you get the Master Sword, I wouldn't expect that to break all, you know, ever. That's not part of the mythology of the series. But, you know, every other sword's kind of fair game, yeah. I don't know. I mean, it frustrates me too when I found something I really like, but at the same time, you generally tend to find a lot of that same thing. And after a while, you're inundated with multiple copies of that thing that you liked. So it's just a matter of patience. And sometimes it's thrilling just to be able to beat something with a crappy weapon. I do love the way the story is told, and I understand it's not like a giant narrative like it was in Wind Waker or Twilight Princess, or even Skyward Sword, but it is still very, very well told what they give you. I think the game doesn't really get that much credit for it. You who have conquered the shrines and claimed their spirit orbs, I can offer you great power. It appears you have claimed spirit orbs. In exchange for 4 spirit orbs, I will amplify your being. So tell me, what is it that you desire? Do I want hearts or do I want stamina? Let's go with hearts first. You wish for another heart container? Yeah, please. I shall grant you the power you seek. The power of Cthulhu. Heart power. Your life force has been strengthened, increasing your maximum number of hearts by 1. Ta-ding! Go and bring peace to Hyrule. The blessings of the goddess has made you that much more resilient, I see. Here I am. Get up here, quickly. Oh, you're such a pain in the ass, man. You could easily come down here. No, I gotta go up there. I can also understand Nintendo's resistance on giving you the big cutscenes, like like they did in Skyward Sword and Twilight Princess, because this game is more about the uncovering things through adventure. I do wish they were able to give us a little bit more, but I'm perfectly happy with what's here too as well.
さすがさすが。では、わしの本当の姿を見せるとするかの。我が名はロームボス・フォレームス・ハイラル。かつてこの地にあった国ハイラル。その最後の王だ。この国は100年前大厄災によって滅んだと言うたな。わしはその時に命を失い、今や魂だけの存在となってしまった。記憶の確かでないお主に全てを語れば混乱する。そう考え、わしは仮の姿をとっていたのだ。許せよ。今こそ話そう。100年前何があったのか。
Oh, the old piano theme.
厄災ガノンの正体。それは太古の昔、この国に生まれた魔王が怨念と化して復活した姿なのだ。ガノンは伝説や研ぎ話に現れるものとして語り継がれてきた。だがある時、王国の占い師が一つの予言を告げたのだ。大地に厄災ガノン復活の兆しあり。だがガノンに抗する力もまた大地に眠る。我らは予言に従って発掘を行った。その結果、陶器祖先の手により作られた遺物がいくつも発見された。人が操る獣をかたどった4体の巨大遺物神獣。自らの意志で敵と戦うからくりの兵士ガーディアン。それらは我が国で長きにわたり語られてきた伝説と見事に符合していた。封印の力を持つ王家の姫と大魔の剣に選ばれし騎士。彼らは遥かな太古、異物たちと共にまことガノンを封印していたのだ。100年前の王国には力の継承者である姫と才能ある騎士がいた。そこで我らも祖先に習った陣を張ることにしたのだ。 ハイラル中から特に優れた能力を持つ4人を選び出し、神獣を操る任につけ、そして姫を長とし、彼らを英傑と名付けて結束を固めた。姫と5人の英傑が揃うことで厄災は封印できるはずだった。だが狡猾なガノンが我らの想像を超える策をもって復活したのだ。奴はハイラル城の地下深くから現れた。そしてガーディアンと四神獣を乗っ取り襲いかかってきたんだ。城の民や神獣の英傑たちは命を落とし、選ばれし騎士も姫を守るために傷つき倒れてしまった。こうしてハイラル王国は厄災ガノンに壊滅させられたのだ。しかし生き残った姫はなおも一人でガノンに立ち向かった。
リンク、後を託します。あなただけが最後の希望。どうか。
姫の名はゼルダ。わしの娘だ。そして最後までゼルダを守ってくれた騎士、それがお主だ、リンク。あの日お主の命運は一度尽きた。だがこの大地の祠に運ばれ、100年をかけてようやく蘇生を果たしたのだ。お主が目覚めてより幾度か耳にした導きの言葉、あれは今もハイラル城でガノンを抑え続けているゼルダの声だ。だがゼルダの力はじきに尽きる。その時奴は完全に復活し、この国は今度こそ滅んでしまうだろう。リンクよ、国を守れなかったわしに言えたことではないが、それでも頼みたい。ガノンを倒し民を、そして娘を救ってやってくれ。だが今なお四神獣はガノンに奪われたまま、ハイラル城でも多くのガーディアンが動き続けておる。今のお主がすぐにあの城へ行くのは厳しかろう。まずはここより東の地にある村を訪ねるのだ。村の名はかかり子という。そこに住むインパという者がお主の行くべき道を示してくれるだろう。かかり子村の場所はシーカーストーンのマップに記されておる。まずあの双子山を越え道沿いに北へ進むのだ。
Go on. Here is the paraglider, just as I promised. Paraglider, an item that you receive from the king on the Great Plateau. It allows you to sail through the sky. Press X while you're in the air to use it. With that, you should be able to safely fly off the cliffs surrounding this area. And I think that's it. I've told you everything I can. Link, you must save Hyrule. All right, why don't we stop it there? This is Audap. You've been watching Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild on Nintendo Switch. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.